So there's been a lot of excitement, a lot of anticipation ahead of the summit, but not everybody is happy that it's taking place. Amnesty International South Africa, together with the Ukrainian Association of SA and the Helen Suzman Foundation, going to be picketing outside the Sandton Convention Centre today. It's where the summit will be getting underway. 50 heads of state gathering for the summit, so it certainly is going to get a lot of attention. So what exactly is the picket about? What is the protest about? I'm joined by Amnesty International South Africa's Sibusiso Khasa, making time. Hello to you, Sibusiso. Thanks for holding on for me. Tell me why this picket is taking place. What are you protesting against? Good morning.
Good morning, Garrett, and good morning to the viewers, and thank you for having Amnesty International. So the picket is basically focusing on we are basically calling on Russia to end its invasion of Ukraine and also to end the crackdown on anti-war activists back home in Russia. Because even now, when you look at the facts, there are about 20,000 activists in Russia who are facing reprisals from the government, and this includes like in terms of criminal charges which are unfair, which are also like sentences that are going through unfair trials, court trials there in Russia.
What is your view as Amnesty International while you're focusing on Russia? What's your view on South Africa's non-alliance stance as well, and a lot of criticism that South Africa is still associating with Russia at this summit? What do you make of our stance as a country?
Well, in terms of Amnesty International, we've been vocal about this part, and also not only South Africa, but also even other BRICS members. We have been calling out on countries to call out their friend, which is Russia, in terms of making sure that they follow, they follow international law, because Russia's invasion in Ukraine is in violation of the UN Charter, and we have been strongly backing the idea of calling Russia out, and there's no exception when it comes to South Africa. That's our position as an organization.
When you now know that the Russian president himself, Vladimir Putin, is not going to be attending in person, is that a disappointment to you? Would you like him to have been aware or know of your protest and your picket with regards to Ukraine? Do you think it would have had more impact?
Well, it's actually a good thing that it didn't come, because what it means is that instruments like international instruments or mechanisms like the International Criminal Court, which issued a warrant arrest against Vladimir Putin, they still remain key, because they make the world to be small for people like him who are accused of war crimes, and even people who are accused of crimes against humanity and genocide. So it shows you that while they are not while they are a bit flawed in terms of the way they do things, that means, as in I'm referring to the ICC, they still remain key in terms of this. They just need to be strengthened to be more balanced.
I see the Ukrainian Association and the Helen Suzman Foundation also going to be part of this, along with you, Sibusiso, from Amnesty International. Is this a sanctioned protest, or is this going to be what we've often seen with Amnesty International, arrive and start protesting? What's the plan around this?
Well, the plan is that we are going to, together with the partners that you've just mentioned, we are going to hold a peaceful protest outside there in terms of where the conference is taking place, and that's it. We'll just be peacefully demonstrating and also making sure that our calls are ahead.
Are you not concerned about security, considering how much it's been beefed up in Sandton?
Well, no, I wouldn't say we are concerned about security. We hope that everything will go well, although we do know, we are very aware that sometimes things can get out of hand in terms of protests in South Africa, and also, for instance, police using excessive force in some cases, but we do not anticipate that. In most cases where we've held protests, they've been peaceful, and we hope this one will also be the same.
Are you able to give me details? Perhaps someone watching wants to be a part of this protest as well, or is that giving too much away?
No, it's not giving too much away. Yes, I can do that. Yeah, we'll be at the Innes Free Park from 9 a.m. this morning.